breaking news. Donald Trump has been buying Ethereum and his son, Eric Trump, has been tweeting to buy it. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. Moo! I've got the bull hat on. We've gone through some tumultuous times. It feels like we're battling all the evil spirits out there. We're gonna make it, friends. Check it out. Eric Trump! In my opinion, look at this. It's a great time to add ETH. Are you enjoying it? I'm enjoying it. Now, you're probably wondering, Sammy, you're doing very illegal things right now. I know. Friends, what I do, it's considered illegal today, but it's written into law in the future. If you look at my corrupt Interpol listing, that is definitely real. If you look at languages spoken, moo! This wild bull is a bull that moves, charged with mogging non-believers and pegging bears. Of course, friends, don't you think a red candle's gonna stop this? I got band-aids to last me all year. These nipples aren't ever getting sore. Now, this is a very yummy update here for you, friends. So, it's true, right? Donald Trump bought 86,000 Ethereum. Like, that's a crap load, man. They actually bought the dip. Like, they bought hard. And, like, swim with the whales, friends. Swim with the whales. And the mermaids as well. Hopefully they flash you. Have a good time underneath the waters. So World Liberty Finance. So we call it Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump's thing. It's not really him. He doesn't even know what crypto is really, friends. You know what I mean? He doesn't even know that you have the coins in your possession. He thinks like it's like a real coin. No, you know the keys. Okay, but it's a representation of him. They pretty much spoken him. They now have $420 million of Ethereum, and they have a 65% Ethereum portfolio allocation with only 16% Bitcoin. So they got 5 times as much Ethereum as Bitcoin. If ETH-BTC goes up, that becomes up even more. Okay, so remember, Ethereum has been going down. Some say Dune. Ethereum actually, friends, as I'm looking at it right now, it's actually come back to, it's still a scam. Bro, why did you do this? Why? Ethereum back to 2,800. Man, that'd be wild if it actually can flip green on the week. That'd be beautiful. The weekly super trend momentarily flipped red at 2,480. It's what we call like a freak accident. You know wicks are in the game like this. We do know that. Something I just noticed, by the way, isn't it really weird, man? We had a big wick here, and then we came back and we like revisited. Isn't that so like weird? And that's Ethereum with like its big liquidity event, and that's what happens. Shout out, friends. I just saw a comment from my friend Colin. To all the Ethereum haters, think about what this means. Do you really think Trump would harm his own investment by not including it in a reserve and not give it the same tax treatment as Bitcoin? Interesting, sir. And yes, look, this is for me, friends. I don't want to give any copium. I'm literally a retard. Dio. Very, very straight posture, pointy elbows, fluffy slippers, wearing a bull hat. Yes. I just feel like Donald Pump, he's going to allow the banks to like just offer Bitcoin and Ethereum storage and like staking or something. And like anyone in US bank, like you don't even have to go to Coinbase. You could just buy it in and like you can start saving there, you know? And then that's, it removed Donald Pump. Think about this over the next 10 years. It's like the way for the government to make everybody get used to storing all their money with the banks. And so you don't even know your keys. You don't even know the whole reason why crypto was invented. It was so you don't need to give your money to the banks, you know? But people don't care about that. Also, just to let you know, friends, in a very, very non-racist way, I really do mean this. You know, gold, anybody can have gold and you can live outside the financial system. The problem though is the US government, they have all these incentives to get you to buy the gold ETF. So if you have gold, you can't get a cheaper loan rate for your mortgage. They want the paper gold ETF. You get like discount rates and you get margin and you get tax benefits. It's easily taxed. You don't have to do any special reporting. It's basically a headache to hold analog gold. It's a headache and it's annoying and you got to count it. You got to store it if it's over a certain amount of dollars. You know, that's in Australia. I found out it's the biggest scam ever. I think like if you have over like $50,000 of gold, like something like not even that much, right? It has to be stored somewhere in like the Australian, like some Australian buildings, like a certified thing. And I'm like, bro, do you understand the whole reason to own gold is so the government doesn't have to look at it, because that's the first thing they're going to take if they ever get into trouble. But yeah, that's what the gold ETF, friends. So that's why they incentivize people to go own the gold ETF, which is just leverage. There's only like 5% of the paper gold to be redeemable. So, you know, that's the reality. And the government set it up that way. And so what do people do naturally every year? They're like, hey, do I want to give myself this big headache and own gold physical and go through all this mess, or buy paper gold and then I can get cheaper leverage margin. It can give me a lower home loan rate. It's counted as collateral. It's liquid. You know what I mean? That's pretty much, that's what the advantage is. And that's probably what they're going to do for crypto and Bitcoin. So yeah, there is Bitcoin you can withdraw and they technically allow you to do that, but they'll probably say, oh, if this thing is on your ledger, it can disappear. So, but you have it in the bank. Because here's the thing, friends, like people talk, but their actions will speak louder than their words. Like if a bank said to you, hey, you're about to get a home loan, your credit right now, you have to pay a 5% interest rate on $1 million. They're like, crap. But they're like, hey, we'll give you 4% if the crypto's with us, the Bitcoin's in this bank account. Do you think people are going to sit there and willfully pay the bank an extra $10,000 a year just on the interest when they can just transfer it over and be paying less? You see what I mean? Like when push comes to shove, a lot of people will be like, you know what? I don't care about the headache, bro. I'm not paying an extra 10 grand for my sovereignty. Do you see how they can like manipulate stuff over time and push it? That might be what's happening here. So friends, this is Eric Trump. Shout out to Eric. He literally said, in my opinion, it's a great time to add Ethereum. And man, this is, bro, Vitalik, why is the president more bullish on your coin than you are? It's something to think about, bro. You know what I mean? Like these guys, they're painted by the media as like not that smart and like kind of white trash, not knowing that's what they're painted as in the media. And they're like, bro, like they believe more in your shitcoin than you do. It's something to ponder, man. Also, we just saw these big capitulations. BCB has these fractals, friends. This is the stock market Dow Jones. This is XRP from many years ago, 2017. This is Ethereum, I think, from that 2017 era at the end as well. So what you're looking for is, this is what XRP did. This big wick down, come back up, and it's actually going to probably start going up. His target for the next alt season wave is for XRP to hit like $10. Yeah, that's like what is it, like a 3-4x from here. Obviously, you're hoping that you get much, much more. But yeah, that's a beautiful chart that you want to see. It does that whole thing, wick back down and then flash it back. I also had some fun here as well. Donald Trump, it's time to impose a 55% tariff on Finland to get them to remove the Interpol against Richard Hart. Make PulseChain great again. I love you all, friends. So yeah, that's pretty much, we're having fun here. That's why the markets of like, oh, they're going to capitulate. That's pretty much, that's the narrative out here. Market goes down because they're scared of the tariffs. Oh no, market goes up because they're negotiating. It is what it is. Never did I think, friends. Look at this. So this is, look at this. From 2 years ago, I was talking about Ethereum's third cycle curse. Okay. Prepare for Ethereum's third cycle curse. Now, because I knew to curse, remember, so I can sometimes figure this stuff out. I don't know exactly what that means, man. It's kind of like, let's say someone's like a bad person. You're like, hey, I can't trust that person. You don't know what they're going to steal. You don't know when they're going to steal. You just know not to trust them. Ethereum, yeah, did the same thing to us, man. That breaks my heart. You piece of shit. Man, so we were so innocent. I did not think Ethereum would be $2,000 when Bitcoin is near 100K, because that's what it did. It traded to $2,000 in some exchanges yesterday. You piece of garbage, man. Now, we didn't learn anything new. Yes, we didn't learn anything new, and I'm trying to help you. It's just that Ethereum, friends, like this is, I can't believe he did this, dude. Ethereum went down 85% against Bitcoin after 8 years. Do you know one crypto year is equal to 3.5 stock market years? That's what it is. We are 3.5x speed. It's like fast forwarding 3.5x. That's crypto. So if you do 8 times 3.5, 28 years. Yeah, that's equivalent to a stock market thing. Still not recovered in 28 years. That's shocking, dude. And what breaks my heart the most is Ethereum was meant to be the one coin. That's a log chart, bro. Yeah, this is what it actually looks like. You were meant to be the coin that proved the Bitcoin Maxi is wrong, okay? Because Ethereum brought us Uniswap, stable coins, privacy, human rights, money markets, borrowing, lending, okay? Different innovations around yield and all this stuff out here, man, like perpetual swaps and leverage and JPEGs, the NFTs, right? And then so much innovation all came from Ethereum, like literally improving humanity. Very, very, very passionate people there. All the devs, more devs than Bitcoin. The market said, you are a useless piece of shit. And friends, look, I'm not apologizing for it. It's not me saying that. I think the market's wrong. But this is what the market decided. You're a useless piece of shit. It's basically saying you should not have been existing for the past 8 years with this price. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Yeah, it depends. It's literally like you have a friend and they say, hey, I'm dying of cancer. I need $100,000 for 5 years to pay my treatment. And then you give them $500,000. At the end of 5 years, they skip the country. You realize they never had cancer in the first place. You just got robbed. You know, what would you say to that friend? Would you say, oh, don't worry, the market's wrong? No, bro, you lost. It is what it is. We have to accept that. Markets humble you all the time. Now, man, I know the market's wrong, friends. I'm telling you, yes, the market is wrong, but I don't care that the market's wrong. What I'm stressing to you is, even though you have all the brains, you have the aliens, you have innovation, Uniswap, Move Advantage, smart contracts, yield, buttons and wallets and all these other things, you still lost to Pet Rock. Literally, you still lost to Pet Rock. 8 freaking years, bro. 8 years. And, man, like, look, it's going to go up, man. So I just want to remind you, it's going to go up. It's fine. How much, though? If you stop here, you're still a failure, dude. You are down after 10 years now. Yeah? You're still down after 10 years. But what I'm telling you is, look, friends, you better be on the unicorn winner. All right? When we're in Euphoria, hedge with yourself. That's it. That's what I'm saying. What I'm basically saying is, remember when we all got humbled by how garbage Ethereum was? When we all thought Ethereum was at least going to prove Bitcoin Maxis wrong. It didn't. Bitcoin Maxis have been right about everything. You know, Bitcoin Maxis, friends, just to tell you, the law, Bitcoin Maxis, they called Ethereum original sin. Yeah, so that they referred to it as the mothership of poop coins. I think Saifedean Ammous, he called Ethereum, and I'm not making this up, he said it on podcasts all the time. He goes, Ethereum is a butthole, and all the altcoins, I'm not making this up, it's very, very visual. Ethereum is just a butthole. It's a giant butthole, and it's just pooping out all these altcoins, friends. Literally, you had Mexican, you had Beans, you had Tzatziki, you had the works. Now, we didn't believe it 2 years ago. What do you think about it now? It's just, yeah, so, but look, that's why I'm telling you, even with all these advantages, it still dropped 85% against Bitcoin after 8 years, 2 cycles later. So, if we're in Euphoria and everyone's saying, super cycle, world adoption, we're never going to go down in 12 months, please remember this moment and say to yourself, hey, maybe we do have a super cycle, but what if we don't? You got to hedge with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a bear market hedge, okay? But look, make no mistake, it's uptime, man. Uptime. We're still too cheap. We're still too cheap. So what I'm teaching you now are lessons for the top. Because, friends, when I get to the top, you're not gonna know. You're gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe. I won't even believe myself. But we remember this when we get humbled. Because when we're in Euphoria, I mean, you're partying naked, friends. You see? I just want to show you another thing, man. So there's been an update. Binance, come on, CZ, bro, you guys got to list PulseChain, okay? Coinbase, keep listing coins where the retailers are exit liquidity. Very, very embarrassed, man. Eric Voorhees' coins, once again, they got caught. They minted more of their coin. They created more tokens out of thin air. And then they did it right before the Coinbase listing. And then they just dumped into retail buying the coin. They dumped $10 million plus. They gave $1.5 million extra to Wintermute, who rugged everybody as well. Binance, unfortunately as well. Please consider listing PulseChain. Look at the Binance 2025 listings. Down 94%, 90%, 85, 84, 79. That's actually down worse than that. Hit like 85%, okay? This is in 5 days, bro. This is 1 month. Down 93. Down, it's Melania. Out, down 91%. Down 74, 80. Come on, man. Dude. Look, guys, you're meant to care about your customer. Yeah? You have been clearly telling me that PulseChain are the bad guys for years. You're wrong. You are wrong. We are the shining light on the hill. See, friends, do any of these coins have cults? Where's the Melania cult? Where's the Melania cult? You know? The closest thing Melania will have to a cult are guys who just jerk themselves off to her. That's it. Or they go to Pornhub and they type in Melania lookalikes. That's basically her mindshare, what's being written. But where's the cult, man? Where are the Melania tattoos? Where's the Melania conferences? You know? So, PulseChain have tattoos, friends. They do. Look, ultimately, memes, cults, religions. You understand? That's why, look, memes, cults, religions doesn't mean you definitely go up. It doesn't mean that, okay? No one can guarantee you that. It's a risky game. It just means the odds that you're around in the future are higher, okay? And whatever the cycle wants to do with that, it is what it is. You have a higher chance of succeeding just because you're on the upside there. Case in point, XRP. XRP, inspiration, coin, does nothing. Literally does nothing. Came out, smacked the highs. Okay, literally smacked the highs. Now, XRP BTC ratio, completely different story. Still down 50% after 11 years. I've also noticed, Ivan, thank you very much for watching. You now get to share with your audience because I'm here to educate and help everyone, man. I want everyone to understand the risks of altcoins. So you're watching XRP like the community celebrate. This friends was funny. Ivan, when Ivan, just seeing Ivan's face, man, I love him. Ivan's face when he checked out if XRP has been up or down after 11 years of listings. It's down. XRP, when it got listed up here at this ratio, it's still down 50%. After, this is 2013 August, friends. And it is the truth, man. So, like, friends, every year in crypto is extremely risky. Do you know how many things can go wrong in an altcoin in freaking 1 year, let alone 11 years? So many things. You lose relevance, abandonment, the founders get too rich, competition, so many risks. You got to be rewarded for it. You have to. But look, here's the truth. This is a price reflection, yeah? So like if you're holding XRP, I don't want to take it away from you being happy. I'm just telling you, man, you got to be a higher standard for yourself. But also, you know, there's nothing really to celebrate yet. Even though I want them to celebrate, just like, come on, bro, you guys, this is the celebration, by the way. And just to let you know, blockchain backers getting out here. He's basically saying, I'm out here. Just to give you an idea, man, that's an XRP Maxi believer, bro. He doesn't even think XRP is gonna beat Bitcoin long term. Like, you know, that's just something to think about. So Binance, you guys, Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, do your customers a favor, bro. Why don't you list a chain that's actually cheap? Yeah. But friends, look, the product manager, dude, you better list us before you get fired. Someone's gonna fire you. How are you gonna explain how are you gonna explain to Brian Boldstrong or CZ that the retard yelling for 4,500 videos about 170 content creators, 70 streamers, 2 conferences per year, hex tattoos, the OG cult, memes, cults, religions, that guy telling you it's a strong neo-religion priced like a celebrity dogshit meme coin, 4,500 videos. How are you going to tell Brian Boldstrong, hey, Brian, your head's really shiny. Pull the window blinds down. There's too much glare in my eyes. How are you going to tell him after that, after you remind him of his very shiny head? You go, oh, sorry, I didn't understand what this guy was talking about for 4,500 videos. What's Brian going to do, man? What's he going to do, friends? He's going to put this to your head. He's going, hey, you want this guy to make another 4,500 videos so you get it through your head? You're like, no, sir, please. Not the water pistol, please, sir. Please. Not even Vitalik could make his coin pump, sir. What are we to do? And he'll be like, get that Sommy fella on the phone now. We got to list that PulseChain. It's an alternate ending, friends. He's not meant to kill the product manager. But yeah, just for dramatic effect, you have to do it. So, you understand it now. When you have diehard believers, it doesn't necessarily mean your coin goes up. It just means you have higher odds if black swans appear. Oh, another world virus. Oh, maybe Matt is right. China does invade Taiwan this year. No matter what is thrown at it, you have people who are sticky. Sticky for the right reasons, okay? Not sticky because of the magazine covers from the 1990s Playboy magazines. Sticky because they're like, you know what? I don't want to bridge over to XRP. I don't want to bridge over to pDAI. I don't want to bridge over to blast in the ass layer 2 chain. I want to stay with PulseChain. That's what pretty much what it is, friends. Sticky communities win. And they win just by surviving long enough, you know? I always love going through this. Where to from here, huh? Well, look, I'm just going to show you the others BTC chart in the nice juicy one. Here we have others BTC. You know, friends, there's always this thing of this time is different. Every time there's something a tiny bit different, but the themes aren't. The themes are. It's just like this was the first time in crypto history we made a lower low going into the bull year against Bitcoin. That's terrible, dude. That's you guys are an abomination. You really are all scams. That's how I feel. See this every single time. Higher low, higher low. See, in the new year, started rallying. So as soon as it hit green, starts rallying. New year down. What does it mean from here? I don't know, friends. I'm going to have to, if you allow me without any racism, I think we're just going to move it to June. You can go stuff yourself. I don't trust you. Yeah, man, this is the year meant to go up. Everyone thinks it's over. We go up. Everyone thinks super cycle. And then I'll be warning you, hey, remember that time Ethereum dropped 85% against Bitcoin after 8 years? Yeah, you're not a genius. Hedge some. Hedge some. You know, but like I mentioned to you, friends, like I'm just preparing for war. Does it like, yeah, it's not now. Not now. We have to go up only. Like your risk is that you've been given euphoria and you don't act. That's what your risk is. Yeah. So what's the risk now? To me, I know it's crazy, but there's no risk. There's nothing to be upset about. There's no risk, you know, because you can't do anything. You just got to keep holding. Yeah. The risk is we've got euphoria, white swan news, Bitcoin's 300K. Do you know what I mean? That's the risk. And your risk is you're saying, nah, we're going to run for another year. Donald Trump's not going to let this market come down. That's what I'm telling you. But, you know, no euphoria, no action. Final thing as well, friends. Richard Hart made a lot of JPEG tickers. One of them he made was pDAI. pDAI, the narrative is still on. Yes, it's still on. But what he's effectively done is, friends, these are JPEG coins. They are the bottom of the pyramid, bottom of the barrel. Yes, they're below memes. Yeah, JPEG coins. If you are in them, you must understand you're cannibalizing with like 100 people. And none of you believe. Because you're trading shiny object today. So you better, you know, it goes up, you're trading, it goes down, you're out. You're going to trade shiny object in 5 days from now. Yeah. Like what if, literally like what if Donald Trump just farts on a microphone tomorrow? Everyone's going to be making Donald Trump fart ticker. Okay, but what if he sneezes next week? And then they make Donald Trump sneeze, you know? You see what I mean? And then like each theme goes up. You know, what if Donald Trump starts snapping about like Colombia and then everyone just starts making Colombia tickers? You know, it's whatever's in the mind share out here. So that's the type of people you're with. You're trading that, okay? Nothing can take away this narrative. Okay, learn from Bitcoin. Bitcoin, pet rock, narrative, the original miracle, right? A divine intervention handed by Satoshi. That's a story. That's a story. Ethereum came along, couldn't overtake it. Pet rock, you're still there. The story's still there, yeah? So learn about that. So with pDAI, you can make 50,000 DAI tickers. You don't have this story. You get it? You don't have the address of pDAI. That's what it comes to. That's why the communities are sticky more around these. And you got to, if you understand the story of each one, like Pokemon friends, like with Pika and Ditto and Snorlax, Meowth and Chum, just the Poké Center. Yeah, all these other mindshare things, Pokemon still lives in your head. Yeah. Donald Trump can literally fart tomorrow and they start making Donald Trump fart tickers on pump tires, the JPEG casino. It doesn't matter. Pokemon's still in my head. Yes? So you're understanding it now. Moo! Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.